Triple V here. Welcome back to another episode of Late Night Tower Saviors with Triple V, which we might have to change the name in the near future, seeing as the news has been announced today that Chronos Gate is coming to us officially in May. So come May, I might be playing, or I definitely will be playing, in fact, Chronos Gate, and we'll probably need to find a new name for the stream, won't we? So yep, that's pretty much what's going on. What we're gonna do today is look at the the unicorn. For those of you who are in regions which had access to Disney last time, this would have been the Horned King stage. And for myself personally, I only have a Horned King which is maxed. As you can see here, they have the exact same skill, but different name. And of course the max stats are the same. So we get a cool unicorn whose name is Amadasias? I have no idea. I thought it was Amadeus, honestly, but it's a unicorn. We can all remember it by that. Okay, looking at the stage info, what are the achievements? Team consisting of only water members. Okay, that looks very straightforward. 3 more demon members and dark members only. Okay, so we can do this in 2 runs. Obviously can't get it done in 1 run because they are 2 mutually exclusive colors. Okay, so the first one we're gonna go with is Margaret team because this is OP as hell, right? And in fact we should expect this to be done pretty quickly. Just throw in all our, we probably won't even need that. We should go dual Swagder for maximum swag, right? But unfortunately, my second Swagder is only at skill level 10, so I haven't really decided if I will be investing another 5 harpies in there. So yeah, let's get this shit going on. Feels sad. Super sad. Okay, we probably don't even need a craft. Yeah, we're not gonna use it, right? What's the boss skill again? Who cares? This is gonna be over so quick, it's just gonna be like, well, that was nice. God restricted, I did not notice that. Is that a new thing? Or has it always been the case? Oh well, it doesn't really matter now, does it? They hit for not enough, totally insignificant amounts of damage, so... So, how's everyone's progress coming along for the Saviors of the Tower? I've seen a lot of people post that they've cleared it, so I assume it's not so bad. But then again, I have heard of people who have been struggling with it. And, you know, I think the important thing when you're looking at stages like that is to really understand what you have in your inventory and what kind of teams you can form. Because if you're one of those people who have always been spoon-fed, this is why you will always get stuck and, you know, struggle to pass stages. Because if you don't understand how your team works, what you have at your disposal, what's in your arsenal, if you will, you know, it's gonna continuously remain hard. Okay, not paying attention, which is not the best thing. We will probably need to stall for at least Cass, I think, to be up, and then we'll be good to go. Yeah, the team should be fine. So as I was mumbling and rambling away, forgot to pay attention that it's a Trojan enemy, and that a guaranteed burst is needed to kill it. But that's just how it goes sometimes. Should we just like not stall and then go for Swegda? I think with enough water runes, it shouldn't actually be so much of an issue. He only has 843,000 hit points, which isn't a huge amount. So, Swegda, here we go. That should be enough to kill him. If it's not, I don't know what to say. Okay, let's reveal him out of his invisibility. Okay, a bit beefier than expected, but not to worry because Cass is online, and when Cass comes online, that's it. Monsters tremble, piss and pee their pants, and it's game over. Okay guys, I'm not even gonna bother using the compulsion because that just seems silly and rather greedy. But I will do I'll do a bunch of converting simply because I'm so lazy to spin it out properly. And there you go. How far Tower of Saviors has come since its release. Hey Ian, how are you? Thanks everyone for dropping by. I know I didn't really announce that I was doing a live stream, but it should be a pretty regular thing now. Now that I'm, not being involved in random travel and trips every other weekend. So, for the foreseeable future, that I am aware of, I will not be doing any traveling on the weekends, so it should be alright and should be fairly regular. Now, we've cleared the Mono Water achievement, we've got to clear the Triple Fiends as well as Mono Dark, so what better thing than to bring on Masterma here? Masterma! My name is Masterma! I don't know, it reminds me of some comic or something. I've heard it somewhere. I can't think now exactly of what it is, but there you have it. It's something that I've heard before. Anyway, who shall we bring along for our third Fiend, considering we most likely won't even be able to use the active? Let's bring along... Let's bring him along, because it's more likely that we actually get to use him than any other card, considering how OP the damage is. Of course we'll need a sniper for the invisibility stage, and for sheer beefy stats we can bring along Loki, and probably need to bring a G-Dragon just for quick conversions. And once again, craft not very critical, so we can get ready to obliterate this stage. And then we'll proceed on probably to some Saviors of the Tower stages, depending on what you guys request. Alright, no gods. I get it. So he hits for a truckload of damage, 40,000. Stealth. What else? Snipes. That is dark color. Oh. Don't tell me... Oh. Don't tell me I was thinking we had to go get like a human sniper or something. But just remember that Fawn snipes. And once again, the golden question before I crash the internet is, how many Fawns can one have? Well, sure you all know the answer to that if you've been watching my streams. Okay, yeah. Thanks, Ian. Pretty sure you have enough. Yeah. Sad as that may be, do we really have no other snipe options? I mean, really? Really? Is Fawn gonna come off the bench here and make a nasty appearance? I guess it's faster than Isabel, so it does not seem like we have much other choice unless I go farm for a Dark Sniper and stick him in because of how ugly Fawn is. If I had a Dark Sniper lying around, I probably would do that, but I don't. So sad times. Let's remove these two from the lineup. Fawn, there you go. You've earned it. Should put her in a baby Fawn. What? One of the ones are true. Last few weeks, amazing. Okay, for the last one, who shall we stick in that is not a guard? That was my phone dropping on the floor. Okay, we're fine. No damage to the phone, some marginal damage to the USB. That should be alright. Use 5 Fiend and 1 Human Sniper. Vote come on guys. Vote for the last Dark member you'd like to see in this team. We could go for Basti because of the cheesy heal. We could go for Saruman because why not? Saruman. We could go for Lunar Sirius. I mean, yeah, we have a blue Sirius here in the chat in the form of Gary, but really, Meelog. Okay, well, unfortunately, Ian, McCrank beats you to it, so we're gonna put in a Meelog, as terrible as that is. He's like a really bad version of G-Dragon. And we have a ragtag team. Amazing. This is gonna be hilarious. Okay, let's stick him in. This is kind of sad, but I think it'll be good enough to pass. Yeah, we'll be alright. Damn you guys, not fast enough. McCrank trolled with the Meelog and I was compelled to go for it because it was the first answer available. Now, we're supposed to stall, aren't we? So, probably shouldn't try to do AoE and do too much damage because that will severely dent our chances. Okay, plan B. Yeah. Target the water guy and try not to deal too much damage, eh? Well, this isn't fun at all. I mean, I've got a stall here with something that's gonna kill me every turn. Luckily, we have the most OP 7-second spin time ever. I must be honest, after I've been playing with Beelzebub and Massima teams, I've got really lazy with my spinning. So if my spinning speed has decreased, you guys know why. Now, Fawn here still has 9 turns to go. And I'm stuck here with a cooldown 1. Okay, the base attack isn't too high. I guess we can survive it. So long we don't get Sky trolled. We could kind of just get by for enough turns. And Donald on the next turn. Donald Trump, the Ablaistus. No, I'm kidding. He's not Donald Trump. His name is Donald though. He will be on CD3 initial, which means we need to stall for another 4 turns if we have any hope to pass through to him successfully. And that's looking kind of tough now considering the amount of Dark Runes on board and the amount of Heart Runes on board. Okay, almost died there. Shite. This is not fun at all. And our base recovery is so terrible. This is why we should bring Basti, because you know what, Basti is gonna be able to yeah, she's gonna be able to heal even though I don't dissolve any heart runes. I've got no outs here. I'm gonna be forced to one-hit KO this guy, and I'll be left the next turn scratching my balls. Why no use Dark Witch? That's a good point. Use Soulstone. Fawn is terrible. Fawn! You're fired. You're fired, man. This is... well, I guess this is over, isn't it? Alright, I'm gonna quit because there's no point continuing here. Fawn, you're out. I can bring Milog, that's fine, but you, sir, are a gigantic waste of space. I don't have a maxed witch. Should we just bring a soulstone for the fun of it? Cooldown 19. How about no thanks? Can't even level them up for better cooldown. Hey Craig. It's not an initial shield, it is an invisibility shield. Don't use sniper but tumbler craft. All very valid options. I'm gonna go with the witch because when's the last time you saw a witch in a team that cleared SM? I'm gonna have to get rid of the Milog though, because I think he's like seriously dragging the rest of our team down with his gigantic lack of stats. And let's throw in the Basti, because she can heal despite our incredible lack of heart runes. Harpy the stones. I don't think you can even level up stones. Look at it. If you take this, there's no level up option, so you can't even harpy it. Oh yes, there is a craft that will deal damage. We could do that too. However, for the shits and giggles, let's do this because why not? We just need to not kill everything on stage 1 like we did. Bastama and Masty, yeah. The perfect recipe for an incredibly wrong sounding start to this podcast. To this stream, I apologize. It's not a podcast, it is a stream. Wow, almost bit the dust there. How about we target these two and go from there? This team does too much damage. Okay, we're gonna have to convert and target this guy here though. Okay, that's great. So long we heal every turn, we should be alright. And that also reminds me that we should be using Basti to get an additional 1.4k's worth of recovery. We're cutting it kind of fine though. We should probably kill this guy and move on before it becomes a massive issue. Yep, we should be right, so long we don't one-hit KO this guy this turn. Alright, it's time to take him down. Dark Witch, I send you! Look at all those beautiful 691 damage that she did. How many attacks was that? 20? So that would have been a whole 14,000 damage. Fuck yeah. So how many of you guys here have cleared the Saviors of the Tower stage already? If you have, type +1. If you haven't, type +2. If you haven't even started or don't know what the event is, you can type +3. And yeah. I think I know who's gonna be typing +3 because you guys are just trolls. A whole bunch of you. Come on guys, don't be shy if you haven't cleared it. +4. Ian GTFO. Stuck on 15 because team not level. Oh, okay. +3, busy farming Nekomata. Is Nekomata worth farming? I really don't know. I've looked at it and she seems okay, but nothing to really write home about. I mean, if you have the resources to do it, then go ahead. But for me, I kind of felt that she's a bonus to have, but that's about it. Yeah, I tend to like cards which have guaranteed effects, not a lot of ifs and thens and all that kind of thing, because it just makes life complicated. Okay, so Saviors of the Tower, of course, the highlight of this week. I am willing to place stages 26 to 30 again for your entertainment and amusement, but I need your guys' help in deciding which stage exactly I will be attempting. So if you're here in the chat, then please cast your vote for any stage of 26 to 30. You'll have 1 minute to vote. Most votes win. Well, in the meantime, while you guys are trying to figure out what I should play, I'm gonna try my hand at yet more forging at the incredibly expensive cost of, yeah, of my crafts. I've whittled down my craft supply to a really bare minimum in the hopes that I can get something good. And I realized that my strategy probably wasn't the best because I felt that any race-specific craft, basically the precondition is a race only with no elemental condition. I thought that that might be something worth keeping because, you know, why not? I guess they are worth keeping, but if you guys want solid crafts to work on, you need to roll for 5 elemental crafts. So you need to roll for a craft in each element with no precondition. So To show you what I mean, if we look at our craft box, I'd say anything that looks like maybe like so be pretty good. Reason being, the amount of bonus that the essences can roll is so much higher for elemental basically bonus. So as you can see, your water attack increases by 25%. That's not quite the best I've seen. I've seen something as strong as maybe that. Earth attack increases by 39%. I've even seen that's race specific. Not that either. For one round, Earth members launch an extra Earth attack as much as 47% of its attack. That's as good as a 1.5 or 1.47 in a full mono Earth team. So, as you can see, these bonuses roll way higher than if you were to go for the team attack increases by X amount. From what I could notice from the chart, it was only up to 35 or 39%, which loses out to this type of essence by quite a few percentage points. And when you add it up across 3 essences, it's going to be quite a lot. So yeah, that's why I've been thinking that having race-specific ones won't be the best. Because sure, I've got the Origin of Demon series, which can equip the Demon Craft, which I made, for example. So this core here is what I've been trying to work on. But if you want to maximize the percentage bonuses, right, you're going to end up throwing a lot of things like the one I just showed you, where demon attack increases by 50%. And hey, that's great. But if you're running, for example, Beelzebub with dual ML, that does nothing at all. I mean, your demons already have 0 attack, and increasing it by 50% won't do jack shit, because ML will just ignore it. And yeah, so if you get my gist, it's okay for mono races, but it's unlikely for mono race teams to really, you know, they're not well known for their versatility. Whereas mono element will still be a pretty solid bet, and probably you can make one craft which is, you know, just somehow a rainbow craft for your rainbow leaders. Okay, votes are in, so we have 29, 28, 28, no ML allowed. Sure, Gary, I'll do that once you show me how that can be done. Yeah, let's go load the stage info. I'll just start by the first request, which is 29, which I'll be honest is the one I least feel like playing, but in any case, since it came through first. Okay, so we don't need to do 26 and 30 because those are pretty basic. What stage we need to load up? 29. 29. You try to remember the team I passed it with. I remember it was a real ragtag team. Okay. So, if I remember correctly, what I brought along was a Hephaestus. Brought along a Zeus because you're not restricted due to the element changing nature. I did bring in a Scald, baby Scald, I remember that much because of the cost. There we go. I brought in a Medea and a Randan or Dipankara for the Heart Shield stage. Over here. Okay, craft to bring along. That would be the one. Gary, where did you send it? Because I probably can't see it right now. What's the team setup? Just type it out. If I have it, I'll attempt with it. Saviors of the Tower. Floor 29. Confirm. Yeah, I try not to have anything else open right now because I don't want my laptop lagging the fuck out. So yeah, I'll check it in a bit if I'm able to. Okay, if I remember correctly, this should be the team I passed it with, so let's give it a spin.